The other thing just to be wary about in Tassie is the weather. It can change quite quickly, a lot quicker than a lot of places on mainland Australia. So just make sure you check your forecast well. Have a look at the advanced forecast as well, your 4-day forecast charts, and just have a good look, because we can get very strong winds here, and which will create a lot of turbulence around the hills, and also very quickly changing weather patterns. Also, the cloud can come in quite quickly, and the rain as well. So carby ice is a major factor down here in Tassie, and be very aware, especially in winter time when we've got the real cool temperatures. We can have temperatures that only just reach 10 degrees here in Hobart sometimes in winter, and therefore the freezing levels are down sort of around your 3,000 to 4,000 feet mark. So just be wary, especially with icing, especially in parts of Tasmania where the lowest safe can be up above 6,000 feet and an icing level of 3,000, you could have issues there with icing.
The weather in Hobart can be quite changeable. We can go from cav OK to broken cloud at 400 feet in the space of 20 minutes. So just be aware of the forecast, making sure you have your area forecast and your aerodrome forecast before you intend flying in Hobart. The weather down here can get quite windy, and it is fairly mountainous terrain as well. So we do get a fair bit of severe turbulence down here. So just be aware that when you're flying on the lee of a hill, you may get a few bumps. Bureau of Meteorology here are excellent. They give us really good forecasts, and generally the timings are spot on.
If you're heading from Victoria across to Tasmania, Bass Strait, I guess the major issues there is that we do tend to get quite a bit of cloud along the north coast with any sort of onshore flow, so any sort of northwest to northeasterly flow, there's some cloud there, and just depends on the situation as to how low that cloud gets. Often Bass Strait itself will be relatively clear, and the cloud just builds as it builds up against the hills over Tasmania, so you run into the cloud as soon as you hit the actual land. So you can find that's fairly clear over the water, and then cloud building up over land. So that's probably one of the major issues on your way across. And the other one, of course, is that we are in the prevailing roaring 40s, so the winds can be quite strong. Tassie's probably a great place to be flying around in summer when the days are particularly long, but in winter the days are short, and the terrain often means that as the sun's setting behind mountains, that the light diminishes quite quickly, and if you've got cloud cover as well, it can actually be up to 30 minutes before the official last light. So you just got to be aware of that you can lose that time quite quickly. Fog in Tasmania tends to occur more frequently during the autumn months and through winter, so I guess we look at our fog seasons being from March until about June or July.
During the summertime we do get more aircraft operating out of Hobart and Cambridge, particularly with the fire season, so we'll get more helicopters coming in that time, and they can be the larger helicopters such as the Bell 214, which can carry 3 tonnes of water.